Seattle, Washington, a city full of history known worldwide. Home of the Space Needle, start of famous coffee shops such as Starbucks, and home to many bands that were changing the music scene going in the early 90s, the era known as grunge rock. Stamping a new sound in the music waves also came a change of the trend in fashion. So, did grunge fade away and die out? Or does it still hold a place in today's sound and time? This we shall discuss. So, what makes grunge different? In the Britannica Encyclopedia, the term grunge was first used to describe the murky guitar of the bands who emerged from Seattle in the late 1980s. From the godfather of grunge, Neil Young, to the first labeled grunge band, the Melvins, arose the Big Four: Soundgarden, Nirvana, Alice in Chains, Pearl Jam. With the lower settings in music came a dark lyrical content. All this helping the grunge rock take over the radio waves, changing the music scene as we knew it. Every era of music has brought its own sound, along with its own fashion statement, grunge being no different. As Riley Davis would write in her article for Metal Market, messy hair, flannel shirts, vintage items, all the staples of the grunge wardrobe. Designer stores quickly took upon this and started making replicas of band shirts like I'm wearing now. Torn up jeans, flannel shirts, all this would become the new look for the rock scene, a look that still holds true today. So with the sound of the grunge, the change in the fashion, leaves one lingering on. Where does grunge stand today? Well, as in most music genres, death has taken its toll upon the grunge scene, leaving a lot of the bands in the early 90s disassembled. April 5th is a date known as the day the day grunge died. 8 years apart on this date, the world lost two of the most iconic frontmen there is: Nirvana's Kurt Cobain in 1994 and Lane Staley of Alice in Chains and Mad Season in 2002. Most recently, in 2017, frontman Chris Cornell of Soundgarden and Audioslave passed away, leaving only Pearl Jam of the Big Four with all original members still alive today. Though it's not as popular in the beginning as it is now, there's still a place in today's music scene for grunge, thanks to bands such as Seasons and Smiley So, who carry on such an iconic sound and the style from the grunge era. The grunge brought on new eargasms. It brought on a new fashion statement that still holds true, and is a genre that refuses to fade away from our music scene. In this top selling book, Grunge is Dead by Greg Prato, you'll find interviews from members of all throughout that era, from key role players who made the grunge era such an iconic notion in the music industry. I hope I have brought you much interest to take a peek and a listen into such an iconic era known as the grunge rock scene. And with that said, I would like to leave you with a statement from the Big Four. Come as you are, as we have all felt on black days. We just need to breathe as we live our life in a nutshell. Thank you.